Welcome to this instructional video for the celestial communication to the Mool Mantra. And here I will be showing you the precise mudras and arm movements for the movement sequence that will help you meditate with this mantra. So the first word of the mantra is ek, which means the origin, the primal being. And for this, we create the mudra with the hands interlaced at the base of the spine. Ong is the expansion of that being into a vibratory field. And so we bring the double-fisted interlaced finger mudra flipped upwards, and it begins to open out into kar, which means creation. Opens out and around and down again. And then satanam, which means true vibration, shining, vibrating through all of creation. We bring the hands up to the heart center. Then karta puruk, which means through creation, the primal being, all-pervading. We bring the hands forwards with the palms flat and the thumbs close to the fingers, and then directly out to the sides, with the hands at a right angle to the arms. And then we have nirbho, which means fearlessness. So we flip the hands over with the palms facing up, and we lift up through the navel, through the diaphragm, opening the chest. Bring the shoulder blades slightly back and down as you lift up through your chest, through your neck, chin reaching up to the sky. And this is a position of vulnerability where you say, fearless, nirbho. And then nirvair, which means without revenge, we bring the fingers into a peace mudra, so that the ring finger and the little finger are pressed down against the palms with the thumb over the top. And the elbows are in and the hands are at the level of the shoulders. Nirvair, revengeless. Then we move on to Akal Murat, which means in the image of deathlessness. And this image we use as a figure of 8, symbolizing the infinity. So we bring the index finger and the thumbs together in Gyan Mudra, the mudra of wisdom. And we bring the hands up above the crown so that those two mudras touch above the crown. And then the hands come forwards and out and round, creating 2 loops of our figure of 8. Akal Murat. And then Ajuni, which means beyond birth. And we have the hands coming down and around and up. And the fingertips are coming in to touch the crown, as if there is spirit moving into the physical body through the crown, being born beyond a womb, a spiritual birth, Ajuni. And then we press down against the crown a little and push the backs of the fingers together to then push off into opening the hands in a lotus form. So the fingers are all spiraling outwards. And this is Saibang, This is the self-realization. Sai Bang. And as we bring the arms down, we lift the chest up and again reach up a little with the chin. And then we move the sides of the hands together, facing forwards like a cup, with the thumbs into the hands, as if you're receiving something. And what you're receiving is Guru Prasad, the grace of the enlightening force. And so for this we dip the head a little down as we receive with the hands slightly higher than the forehead. Then we bring the palms together, thumbs together, and the knuckles of the thumbs are pressing against the third eye point as we say Jap. This is the repetition that will still the mind to neutral peace. Then we bring the thumbs slightly stroking down along the nose and along the chest, opening the fingers out to a triangle at the heart center. And this is for the truth of being to radiate through. As we then say, Ad, pulling the hands back as far as we can, meaning primal, Sach, truth. Then slightly interlacing the fingers, the fingertips in front of the sternum, we say Jugad and open the arms out to the sides, but with the arms slightly rounded as if you're holding a big ball, which means throughout all ages, Sach, true being. And then Herbi, we bring the elbows and the forearms together and the fingers just about interlace. Herbi Sach, which means in this present moment, now, true being. And then we open the arms up to the sides and let the head with the ear go down to the right ear, and then the chin to the chest, circling around with the left ear to the left shoulder and coming up again. And this means Nanak Hosi Bisach. Nanak says that truth ever will be. And as we do this movement, we begin lifting up through the chest, and then as we cycle the head around with the chin to the chest, we curve with the spine, shifting the weight back to the sit bones. And as we come up with the left ear over the left shoulder, we push up again against the sit bones to lift up through the navel and the chest. And then we complete the cycle by bringing the arms down to the knees. They just slightly bounce off the knees as we come back to the primal position, ready for the next cycle. So putting that all together, we have Ek, flipping the hands up, Ong, opening out, Kar, completing the circle, Sat, Nam, the hands in prayer pose, Karta, pushing forwards, Puruk, the all-pervading being, outwards. Then near bow, in a position of vulnerability and surrender, of fearlessness, near ver, in a mudra of peace, meaning revengelessness. Then bringing the fingers in Gyan Mudra together, a Kal Murat, creating a figure of 8 above your head. And then bringing the hands down in a big loop, Ajuni, with the fingers rolling into the crown. And then pushing slightly down and against the backs of the fingers, Sai Bang, opening out with a lotus posture, mudra. And then bring the hands up, Gur Prasad, in a cup with the head slightly bowed. Jap, the knuckles of the thumbs at the third eye. And then bring the hands to the heart center in a triangle. Ad, Sach, Jugad, Sach. Elbows together. Happy Sach. Nanak, Hosi Be Sach. As we do that last Nanak Hosi Be Sach, we first of all turn the head to look left, and then look right, and then we do our turn. So it's Nanak, which actually means Nanak is no nose in his humility. And so it's like this negation of the ego. Nanak Hosi Be Sach. When the ego is released, then the being comes into full presence. Now, as we do this series of mudras and movements, we find that there's actually a movement happening in the spine that helps us stay in the rhythm and the flow of the movement. So I'll now add that to the sequence. And this you can see best from the side view. So now let's add that rocking movement together with the mudras and the movements. So we begin with the spine back, navel pulled in to the spine, sitting on the back of the sit bones, with the head released forwards for the begin of the cycle. So we have Ek, rocking up onto the tips of the sit bones for Ong, and rocking back at the end of the Kar cycle. Satanam, rocking up and forwards to prayer pose. Karta, rocking back. Purak, rocking up onto the sit bones, lifting through the chest. Staying up near bow. And then releasing the arch of the spine for Nirvair, and then bringing the Gyan Mudra together with the middle fingers touching and the other fingers stretched away like this. We have a Kal, lifting up with the chest, Murat, releasing back, and then bring the hands down, Aju, knee, and we're bringing the hands in with a slight lotus, and then pushing off, Sai Bang, lifting up, Gur Prasad, releasing back onto the sit bones as the hands come up above the forehead in a cup. And then as the palms come together, we come up on the sit bones for jap. And we slide the thumbs down, and the chest is still upright. And then we lift up through the chest as we bring the arms back. For Ad, Sach, we bring the navel right in and the hands to the heart center. Shift back on the sit bones. Interlacing the fingers slightly, Jugad, coming up on the sit bones, and then pulling back, Sach. And then we stay back as we then bring the elbows together and straighten out the arms with the head released down, chin to the chest, Hebi Sach. And then rocking back up onto the sit bones, opening the arms out to the sides as we go left with the head, and then right, Nanak, and then as we roll over the right ear with the head forward, the spine comes back again, navel to the spine. And as we come over the left ear, lifting the chin up, we rise up again on the sit bones, lifting up through the navel and the chest. Hosi, be such. And with that last such, we begin to release down, back, navel to the spine, and the such, the hands beat against the knees, ready for the new cycle. So here we are all together. Ek, Ong, Kar, Satanam, Karta, Puruk, Nirbol, Nirver, Akal, Murat, Aju, Ni, Say, Bang, Gur Prasad, Jap. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak Hosi be such. So please join me now for the practice video of this celestial communication to the musical version of the Mool Mantra. Sadhana. Karta